Now wait. Watch this now.
Is that? That's that.
Nice.
Take all of them.
Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's dead. Maybe if he blocked it, he might have had a chance.
What?
I could be the guy that went, I told you so, but I ain't trying to be toxic today. Because I'm actually excited, while a lot of people probably hate it. We gonna have this lit little discussion right now. So shout out to BigBirdFGC. If you don't know who BigBirdFGC is, most people refer to him as the big body, the best Marissa in Street Fighter 6 right now. He is also the brother of Angry Bird, the winner of EVO 2023. Big Bird said this, hot take, if modern stays the way it is, it's going to change how the game is played in the future. There will be more modern players and the game will naturally slow down due to easy reactions, and I think it's very strong. So, in this case, right, I've completely said this almost a year ago, that modern controls are going to be pretty good in Street Fighter 6. When most people, and I want to ask people that watch this video come across, this is a serious question, something for y'all to think about while we in this Street Fighter early on. Do you think Street Fighter 6 should be first to 2 wins or first to 3 wins on ranked and even offline and tournament play? Let me know how y'all feel. I've completely said, since the game was early on, first to 3 seemed like the best way to play the game because you just get YOLO'd out the first game and then you adjust. But at the end of the day, it's all about you being a better player. Even in my EVO matches, I've slowed down matches for classic players, right? Simply by knowing that I have instant access to special moves and instant access to level 3 and level 2. People get scared of those things. I even burst out on, I will pop it. I don't care if I get the advantage. I'm going to hit you with the modern controls advantages. And as simply as that. And here's my biggest hot take that none of y'all finna like. Y'all not going to like this one. Y'all not going to like it. Modern controls were made first. Then there was classic controls. So essentially, Capcom's strategy when designing this game, in my theory, was that they tested everybody first on modern controls because they wanted to bridge the gap between newer players getting to the game, right? And it's not even just a newer control scheme. Yes, it has auto combos and one button specials, but overall, to get good at modern controls, you still got to understand Street Fighter 6 at its core, its fundamentals of how the game works. And in my theory, it makes sense to me, right? Because Street Fighter has been around since, what, early, late 80s maybe? Capcom has literally been making traditional controls for fighting games since the beginning of time. Arguably, they birthed the FGC with fighting games. And some of y'all might be like, hold on, chill out. There's other fighting games and stuff that came out around the time that should get its love too. We ain't talk about them right now. We talk about Street Fighter. If you ask most casual people nowadays and most people about fighting games and a fighting game moment, they're going to name EVO moment number 37. To be honest, Street Fighter is the fighting game. Like it or not, it is the fighting game. So having that experience, they probably already know what to do for traditional and classic and stuff like that. It seems very easier to do in that way. But since modern is a new type of control scheme and layout, they got to figure out how to balance each character, make characters feel up to par as to the options that classic has. So I think Capcom balancing is like, okay, we lose some buttons. Because at one point with modern, what I'm scared that might happen is that modern might get to a point to where like it gets very predictable. There's only so much you can do in certain situations with some of the normal attack buttons. But by them alleviating that with having one button specials and one button supers you can even have, making things very reactionary, it's kind of a balance in my honest opinion. Also, the dumbest hot take to me is when people would say, I wish classic players could only fight classic players. You only putting yourself in one pool. Why would you kill the player base like that? Alright, let's use Steam charts, right? Let's say let's round this number up to 20k players. 20,000 players on Street Fighter 6. Let's say in a hypothetical world that half the player base was playing modern controls. that means you only can have a total of 10,000 players playing on Classic, which I can understand. That can still be good to play with, right? It's funny that now that Street Fighter has simplified controls in its game, that y'all are tweaking about it. Y'all have been like the most crybaby community, by the way, when it comes to modern controls. Like, seriously. There's games like Guilty Gear back in the day, Blaze Blue, having like easy auto combos, Melty Blood. A lot of different games have had these systems and functions in place in their game. And like, yeah, people mod about it there, but it ain't the end all be all. Y'all will curse somebody out, call somebody garbage, and say you should kill yourself now if you play on modern controls in Street Fighter, bruh. Like, y'all be wildin'. I've also told y'all this, which I haven't made the tier list, right? But I was looking into the replies in this thread of this tweet, right? He says, do you think modern will change how we perceive weak and strong characters? This is the part that I was interested in hearing some people say. I think modern Ryu will be stronger than classic Ryu. Not sure who else, maybe Marissa as well, as she's considered a lot more stable in modern.
So, damn.
Even Kane Blue Rivers, I think he plays Marvel vs. Capcom 3 a lot. He be cooking. He even said, I think Honda is getting up there as well. There's some useful combos that are modern exclusive. And then for my honest opinion, I think modern Rashid is kind of garbage. I do not like playing modern Rashid. Like, for the first DLC character, that left a very bad sour taste to me. I don't really like how he played like that. That character is just not for me. Which is why I haven't done anything on Rashid. I'll probably do it before the next character come out, but stay tuned for that. Just you gonna hear my thoughts later. Now, this is a clip of, I think, Angry Bird or Big Bird. I can't tell the difference right now. I don't actually know how they look. There's a clip of the Birds playing modern Marissa, okay? So, here's the thing I ain't even think about with modern controls. I feel like I could chill out and just chill out a little bit and play the game my way. I don't gotta do too much, work too hard. We're gonna watch this clip. Alright, so he gets a little stance thing, knocks him down in the corner. You know, he's on modern, right? You're not gonna win this. He has so many options right now. Jab check into level 3. You see how easy that is? And yeah, I can see people not liking it. Come on. First of all, y'all was complaining about modern controls. Y'all was roasting them, talking about they're bad, you're a baby, you're carried, right? Yada yada. And then now people winning with modern controls. Hatani got top 6. We even had Jayuna. You know, people like the roast, the content creator. Look, okay, I'm sorry. I know, I was spitting. We'll talk about it for another day. That being said, if y'all enjoyed today's video, make sure I hit the subscribe button and drop a like for your boy. We are right there to 20,000 subscribers. I would love if we hit that by the end of this month. Probably, hopefully, by the end of this weekend. Who knows? It's your boy Avataryaya. You guys are golden, and that is raw. Squalor, I need something better to do with that. I'm out. Peace. God, I'm so cringe. I know this. That's my brand.